Welcome to WOGE'S Folk Tales, the channel for original and premium African tales and folklores with moral lessons. Subscribe for premium content. Once upon a time in the kingdom of Ndukwe lived King Eziokeke, known for his wisdom and fairness, ruled over Ndukwe with a firm yet gentle hand. He had 3 wives, Adaora, Nkem, and Ifeoma, and from these unions he had been blessed with 15 daughters. The king, however, had no male heir, a matter that weighed heavily on his mind as he grew older. Despite his worry, he loved each of his daughters dearly. Among his daughters, the rivalry was palpable, stemming from the ambitions of their mothers, who dreamed of seeing their daughters ascend to the throne by marrying the future king. The king had declared that his successor would be a man from within the kingdom, who would marry one of his daughters and rule alongside her. This decision ignited a fierce competition among the princesses, each vying for their father's favor. Adaora's daughters, led by the eldest, Chidinma, were known for their elegance and grace. Nkem's daughters, with Amarachi at the helm, were celebrated for their intellect and cunning. Ifeoma's daughters, led by the serene and kind-hearted Olubube, were gentle and wise. However, the last daughter, Nena, born to Ifeoma, was different from the rest. Nena was only 18, a quiet and thoughtful girl who always preached peace among her feuding sisters and stepmothers. Despite her efforts, she was often sidelined and silenced due to her youth. One day, as the king's health began to fail, he called his most trusted advisor, Ozowemena, to his side. "My time draws near, Ozowemena," he said weakly. "I must choose a successor soon, but I fear my daughter's rivalry will tear this kingdom apart." Ozowemena nodded gravely. "Indeed, my king. The time has come for them to prove their worth. Let us watch closely and see who truly has the kingdom's best interest at heart." As the king's condition worsened, a renowned seer named Mungbeke was summoned to the palace. She revealed a prophecy that offered a glimmer of hope. "Eziokeke," she intoned, "your life can be extended by 30 years if your daughters undertake a perilous journey to retrieve the leaf of eternity from the distant land of Aku. To get to the distant land of Aku, to get the leaf of eternity, you'd have to journey through the darkest, most evil forests, places where it was said no one had ever returned alive. This reason is why the people of Aku never embarked on any journey outside their kingdom, which was blessed with wealth and long life." The princesses recoiled at the thought of such a journey. Many of them, driven by selfish motives, were unwilling to risk their lives for their father's sake. They reasoned that his death would hasten their ascension to power. Only Nena, the youngest daughter, stepped forward. "I will go," she declared, her voice steady despite the fear in her heart. Ifeoma, her mother, tried to dissuade her, but Nena's resolve was unshakable. The other wives and daughters mocked her, certain she would meet her demise. Even the king, in his weakened state, advised against it. "Nena, my beloved daughter, do not risk your life. I am ready to meet my ancestors." But Nena was resolute. "Father, I will not stand by and watch you die when there is a chance to save you. I will bring back the leaf of eternity." The seer, Mungbeke, took Nena to her shrine. There, she blessed her with a powerful charm, a guiding staff imbued with the power to repel evil. "This will protect you," she said. "Go with the blessings of the gods." With the staff in hand, Nena set off on her journey. For 3 days and nights, she braved the treacherous paths, the eerie silence of the evil forests, and the sinister creatures lurking in the shadows. Her heart pounded with fear, but she pressed on, driven by love for her father and a determination to prove herself. On the third day, as the sun began to rise, she reached the land of Aku. There, in a hidden grove, she found the fabled leaf of eternity. With the precious leaf safely in her grasp, she hurried back to Ndukwe, her heart lighter with each step. When Nena returned, unscathed and triumphant, the entire kingdom was astonished. The leaf was prepared into a potion by Mugbeke, and the king's health was miraculously restored. Eziokeke, now vibrant with life, embraced his youngest daughter with tears of gratitude. "Nanena, my brave daughter," he declared, "you have shown unparalleled courage and selflessness. You are a true princess of Ndukwe." The other sisters and their mothers were filled with jealousy, but Nanena's mother and her full sisters rejoiced. Unbeknownst to all, the gods had decreed that for her bravery, Nena would be the kingdom's future ruler, not just the consort of a king. King Eziokike lived on for 30 more years, his reign marked by peace and prosperity. During this time, many of his daughters married and bore children, but it was Nena who remained closest to his heart. She married a nobleman from Ndukwe, a kind and wise man named Chidi, and they had children who grew up under the watchful eyes of their grandfather. When the king finally passed away peacefully in his sleep, Nena was crowned the ruler of Ndukwe. With Chidi's guidance, she led the kingdom to new heights, her rule characterized by fairness, compassion, and wisdom. Nena's reign lasted 60 years, during which she saw her children and grandchildren thrive. She passed away at the age of 108, still agile and beloved by her people. Her eldest son, Chukwudi, was then crowned the next king, continuing the legacy of a line that began with the selfless bravery of a young princess. And so, the kingdom of Ndukwe flourished, guided by the spirit of unity and courage that Nena had embodied.